How's it going, everybody? Got a little mini watch party here before I go to a wedding this afternoon. Yankees, simple as this. They win, and they're in. Got a couple people in the chat so far. Hello to Luke WS. Hello to Drip EJR. Maria Mariquin. Hello. I'm feeling good about today. Got to win this game. Got to avoid that tiebreaker. John Strausser says, must win today. We don't want that possible three-way tie. And we got to get home field advantage, 100%. Mark Stanru says, go Yankees. Yankees 91-69. They have a one-game lead for the first wild card. Red Sox right behind them. So the scenario is this. If the Yankees win, they're in. If both the Mariners and Blue Jays lose, the Yankees are in. And if the Yankees win and the Red Sox lose at least one game over the next two, the Yankees will have home field advantage. If the Yankees win both of the games, the next two games, they will have home field advantage. So it's pretty clear what the Yankees have to do. They have to win today. They have to play well. Eduardo says hello from Jersey. LOL says hi. Let's go Yankees. Maria trying to go to that wild card game in New York. That'd be dope. Jason Jaquez says, where are the Stanton haters? They are hiding. Velasquez is back. Yes, Velasquez in the lineup today. DJ LeMahieu apparently has a sports hernia, which is rough. I mean, that's tough to play through. That could explain why he's been struggling so much, undiagnosed or whatnot. But getting a look at the dugout. Guys are stretching out. Aaron Judge and his pinstripe number 99 strutting through the dugout like the champion he hopes to become. Aaron Hicks on the bench where he's been most of his Yankees career. Ken Singleton and Michael Kay on the broadcast duties today. I love listening to Ken Singleton. He's one of the best. I'll be doing play-by-play. I'm a few games behind you, a few seconds probably behind you guys because there's a delay. So I'm watching on MLB TV. And I guess if you want to have the play-by-play done by me, try and line it up to, what I'm saying. Eduardo says, if the Yanks make the wild card game, are you going? No. I live in North Carolina. I haven't been to a game in like 4 years. I would love to move to New York and go to every game someday. But, that's kind of how I, for a long time, envisioned retiring is becoming a bleacher bum at Yankee Stadium for the final 20 or 30 years of my life. Jordan Montgomery warming up. I love the camera that they got behind the left-hander's batter's box where you get a look at the whole field. Very cool. Kelly says, love you, Derek. Let's go Yanks. And it's D-E-R-E-K, just like Derek Jeter. Luke says, hello. How you doing, Luke? Big Boy says, let's get it. This will be the 30th start of the season for Jordan Montgomery. 3.49 ERA, 154 and 2/3 innings, 159 strikeouts. He's looked good. He's one of my favorite pitchers. Hashtag Gumby Nation. We are here to support Jordan Montgomery. And as Carrot Funky Baller, the president of Jordan Montgomery, Gumby Nation, I sincerely hope we can get a victory today. I was going to guarantee victory, but that would not age well if they don't win. Man, I hate these bright yellow, or is it yellow or green? I'm colorblind. These bright shoes that some of the Rays wear. It's weird. Luis Tejada says North Carolina is kind of far for any New York ties. I grew up in New York. I grew up in Poughkeepsie. I lived in New York for most of my life, but I live and work full time in North Carolina now. But that doesn't. I mean, I've watched almost every single Yankee game since 1987, maybe. Definitely almost every game since about 1991, 92 possibly. I've maybe missed a handful of games. So I'll put my Yankees fandom and my New York bona fides up against anybody. THG says, do you have any mini Martian updates? I haven't seen anything from Jason Dominguez in a while. I think his season is over at Tampa. First pitch from Montgomery is a strike, 93, a little bit of sink on the inside half. I'm not going to be as active in the chat today because my my hand hurts, and so I'm not going to put as many chats on the screen, but I'll read off the ones that I can see. I'll be doing play-by-play for the first few innings, and then I got to get out of here. I got a wedding. If the Yankees win, I will have a playoff preview kind of hype video thing that goes live after the game, but no live recap today. It'll be a 1-1 pitch from Gumby. High out of the strike zone. Jason Jacquez says, what is your day job? I'm hesitant to talk really that much about my day job. Let's just say people pay me money in exchange for my services. 2-1 is fouled away. John also has carpal tunnel. Yeah, it's a bitch. I'm not wearing my compression sleeve glove today because I just went for a walk with my wife, and when I do that, it gets all sweaty, so I took it off and I forgot to put it back on. Roll call at the stadium. 2-2 pitch is a changeup in the dirt. Randy Arozarena, 809 OPS on the year. He's had a very nice season, probably going to win the Rookie of the Year. AB, be careful with the spoilers. You did that a lot last game. If it happens again, you're getting banned. Sorry. That's just how it goes. We're all watching the game on here. Until it appears on the screen, don't spoil it. Because I'm watching the game. That's why I don't do many watch parties. If you want more watch parties, don't spoil a game for me. Juan DeFranco steps in, tattoo of the Major League Baseball logo on his neck for some reason. THG, zero tolerance policy on spoiling from anybody today. If somebody spoils, give them a warning. They do it again, they're out. Foul ball. 0-1. Luke says he likes the headphones. Yeah, these are AirPods Max. These are great. It'll be an 0-1 pitch from Monty to Franco. Swung on and missed. Changeup. So it's 0-2 to Juan DeFranco, who's hitting 284. Very impressive rookie season for him, only about 250-something at bats. Little defensive swing. He chops it foul. Will remain 0-2. John says, you're an Apple guy. All my shit is Apple. I've got an iMac. I'm watching the game on an iMac. I've got a MacBook Pro here. I've got a MacBook Pro plugged in behind me. I've got 2 iPads, an iPhone. I've got 2 pairs of AirPods and the AirPod Max. I'm a Apple nutcase. 0-2 pitch to Franco. Out of the zone. High. THG says he's very excited to see Ridings next year. Yeah, I am too. I think he's going to do a really nice job if he gets a chance in the major leagues. First downvote of the day. What people don't realize about downvotes is they help your channel. They think they're being a dick, but it counts as engagement. Sawbelly in the chat. Doesn't want to be called 72 to 71. Paul wants 4 home runs today. Creeper says, you look like a professional broadcaster, even with the bananas shirt. So it'll be a 1-2 to Franco. 10th pitch or 11th pitch coming from Jordan Montgomery. Nubbed foul. Franco looks like a tough out. He's got a very under control swing. He keeps both hands on the bat. He's got quick hands, so he can wait a long time. He seems to be able to cover the inside part of the plate and the outside part of the plate. He's got a strong foundation, strong legs. He's got strong shoulders. You can see why the scouts like him. Just 20 years old. If he can play at 20, maybe we can get the Martian up at 20. He's going to be 19 next year, I think. Fandango says apple sheep. I like it because it all works together. It's very intuitive to use. Like, so if I'm working on a note for the the post game, like my monologue or whatever, I can write it a little bit on my phone. I can write it on my iPad. I can come over to the computer, and it's on every single device tied into the cloud. That's the thing I like. I can capture video on any device, and it's on all of them. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to Franco. Again, ground ball through the hole to the left side. Base hit for Franco. Good at bat for Franco. I mean, the guy gets on base. That was a changeup. It kind of hung up in the zone. GG with the Super Dono. Whoops. Says, at my sister's wedding today, so can't watch the game, but I've got the Yankee shirt under the tux. Go Yanks. Have a good stream. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm headed to a wedding this evening myself. I got to leave probably after about 3 or 4 innings. And then if the Yankees win, I've got a video that's scheduled to go up, a postseason kind of hype video, but if it doesn't work out, I'm going to have to cancel it and wait till they do clinch, if they do. First pitch to Nelson Cruz is a cutter up and in. He had a home run last night. A couple of years ago, I was the best man at my friend's wedding, and the Yankees were playing the Astros in Game 1 of the ALCS that night. And so I had to miss the game, and I had it on in my phone, and I had one earbud in throughout like the entire wedding. And I was listening to it, and I would occasionally pull it out, and I was kind of like the guy in Major League who was in the hospital because he had a heart thing and wasn't allowed to watch the game, and so he snuck a little radio in. That's what I did. 161. If you guys are not subscribed to Jason's channel, he's having a really good year. Over 2,000 subscribers, I think, now for Jason. 161 River Avenue. A legit fan. THG is a coder, and he has to use Windows, but he likes Apple better than Android. Personally, I've got nothing against Microsoft. I just don't like the, I guess, how slow their products get. So I missed a call. There was a pop out to right field. Judge made a nice play. 1 away. We need a little double play here. Diaz is up. John says, with the Super Dono, appreciate that. Sounds like it makes editing easier because people have been telling me to get a Mac. I've worked at Windows all my life, Adobe Photoshop, front page, all that stuff. So, yeah, I use Photoshop to do my thumbnails that you see, like the image that you see before you click on the video. And I have Photoshop on a couple of different computers, but I can save it to my photos. And no matter which computer I work on it with, it's right there in my cloud, and I can just access it easily. This one is line to left field. Oh, what a play! What a play by Joey Gallo. Diving to his right. He took away a run, took away an extra base hit. That one was smoked. That was not an easy play. Last night's diving catch looked like a little bit of eyewash, as David Cohn likes to say. This one was a legit diving catch. Fantastic play by Joey Gallo. That's going in his highlight reel. Sam Guzman says, at the game, gate 2 line is massive. Well, hope you can get in soon. All right, I'm going to return my attention to the game somewhat. This is an important game. I don't want to get caught up chatting too much. It'll be a 2-out at bat from Brandon Lowe with runners on first and second. 18 pitches so far in the game for Monty. First pitch to Lowe is fouled away. Might be Lau. One of them is Lowe, one of them is Lau. Got 36 home runs on the year from the second base spot, 92 ribbies. That's what we expected Glaber. If we saw that Glaber was hitting 240-something with 36 home runs, 90 RBIs, that's what you would have expected from him this year. Maybe a little higher batting average, but. Monty not as sharp today as we've seen. This one is lined to right field. That's deep. That's going to go. Second row, maybe the first row. 3-run home run by Brandon Lowe. And just like that, Tampa Bay leads 3-0. Yikes. 37 home runs. And that was a porch job. That was the first row. It was an inside pitch. And look at the screen. You can see the hot zone is right there in the inner half, and that's exactly where Monty threw it. Could not be a worse pitch. Craig says, get him out of the game now. That's just not going to happen. I mean, it's the first inning. You got to see if he can bounce back from this. And you don't want to have to rely on 25 outs from your bullpen in such a crucial game. You got to hope Jordan Montgomery bounces back and gives you 6 innings and 3 runs. That's what you got to hope for at this point. And now you got to put the offense on it. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. All right, so I'm banning Craig. We're not going to call the other people in the chat losers. So the official thing on the screen here is what we're going by. Feel free to comment after the thing pops up on the screen, but don't spoil it for people who are not watching live. So Zunino strikes out. Yanks got to do some hitting. Pitching for the Rays today is Baz, Shane Baz. He's made 2 starts. He's pitched 10 2/3 innings, 14 strikeouts. He's 2-0. Made his debut on September 20th, so he's off to a good start. So Monty not off to a good start. Remember, guys, don't trash the players. Don't call them overrated or say they suck after one bad inning. It's a 162-game season. In any one inning, you can have a good inning or a bad inning. It's a long season. Remember when he outdueled Carlos Rodon? You know, he's won a number of big games this year. If you're trashing players on the base of one inning, that's not being a real fan. We could have used a 0 that inning, Shaw, but hey, it happens. Got to come back and swing the bat. You had to score some runs to win anyway, so let's go. I'd like to remind you guys, Jordan Montgomery has a 3.64 ERA on the season. That's a really good year. Shane Baz was the number 1 draft pick for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was an Olympian. So lineup for the Yankees today. Gleyber Torres leading off. Been swinging the bat much better lately. Anthony Rizzo batting second. Aaron Judge batting third in right field. Stanton batting fourth at DH once again. Joey Gallo, we already saw the great play by him out there in left field. Gio Urshela at third base. Brett Gardner in center field. Gary Sanchez behind the dish. And Andrew Velasquez back up. He's at shortstop. Shane Baz deals a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. This is my first time watching Shane Baz, so I'm going to kind of dial in to the game right here. Gleyber Torres looking much more balanced, much more comfortable at the plate. Second pitch is a strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2 to Gleyber Torres. That one was 96 miles an hour. So he's got a good arm. Tell you what, Diaz, third baseman for the Rays, is absolutely jacked. This one by Gleyber Torres fouled away. Second deck. Actually, just short of the second deck. A lot of Aaron Judge jerseys in the stands today. Aaron Judge with 39 home runs. Martin wants number 40 today. Me too, Martin. Baz has good stuff. 0-2 pitch is a slider away, 88 miles an hour, just off the plate. Josh wants to know thoughts on Gleyber leading off. He's been swinging the bat a little bit better today, or recently. So, we'll see how it works out. First time facing Baz, or Baz. 1-2 pitch is a slider away, 87. He seems like he's got pretty good command. He's just missing off the edge of the plate with that slider. It'll be a 2-2 to Gleyber Torres. Fouled away. AB says the Rays should be charged for robbery in Pittsburgh. Yeah, the trade was Chris Archer for Austin Meadows, Tyler Glasnow, and Shane Baz, and all three of them worked out for Tampa Bay. Best Bros wants a Gallo bomb today. Picked up a great diving catch in the first inning. Fouled away. 98 miles an hour from Baz on the outside part of the plate. So, Gleyber Torres doing his job here against Baz. Even if he doesn't reach base, he's seen 7 pitches. He's going to see at least 8 pitches. Good at bat. Jason Jacques also says, good at bat by Torres so far. It'll be a 2-2 from Baz. Fouled away. That looked like it hit the camera behind the catcher. There's a little hole in the backdrop, and there's a camera that's behind there, and it looked like it hit right on top of the camera. Ninth pitch of the at-bat. Just missed outside. Great at-bat for Gleyber Torres. That was 98 on the outside part of the plate, just off the plate. Got a dono here from Shah Dinar. Says, sick of seeing a team with a $60 million budget beat us. We have to win this game. Appreciate the dono, Shah. Got to win this game. If you win, you're in. Gleyber Torres fouls it away, 98 miles an hour. This is a great at-bat by Gleyber Torres to lead off the game. You love that you're seeing fight right out of the gate from the Yankees. 10 pitches so far. I hope he throws a freaking 41 pitch at bat. That way he has to leave the game. Get him out of here. Just foul off a record number of pitches. That's all we're asking for at Gleyber. I think he would walk him after about a few more pitches. Swing and a miss, 98 miles an hour, swung at ball 4 outside of the zone, but an 11-pitch at bat for Gleyber Torres, so not too bad. Izzy says, hey, Derek, how you doing, Izzy? I'm sick of the Rays, man. Anthony Rizzo steps in, hitting 247, 21 home runs, 60 ribbies, 776 OPS, 139 games. Wearing the huge eye black today. Takes a fastball inside off the plate, 97 miles an hour. Brett says, to be fair, they sat Odor when he was hot a month ago. They did the same thing with Luke Voit. Bring him in a week later, and he ends up hurting himself running to first base after a strikeout. Second pitch to Rizzo is a fastball, upper part of the zone for a strike, 98 miles an hour. So the reason this says mini watch party, I'm only going to go a few innings today. I got to get ready for an event, a wedding this evening. So I will be finishing the game on my phone as I get ready. If the Yankees do win, they will clinch a playoff spot, a wild card spot, and I'll have a video that triggers if that happens. Yankees 44 come from behind wins this year, second most in baseball, tied for second behind the Rays and Red Sox. 1-2 pitch to Rizzo is a changeup at 90 miles an hour. 90 mile an hour changeup. That's still amazing to me. Aaron Judge on deck. Today feels like a day where Aaron Judge is going to step up and have a big day. Rizzo fouls it away. So the Yankees at least making Baz work. He's throwing a lot of pitches. He's got a high spin rate, throws very hard. He's tough to square up. But he's thrown 16 pitches here with 1 out. Izzy says, do we sign Rizzo this offseason? Your guess is as good as mine, but I don't think so. I think the Yankees are more than likely going to try and play DJ LeMahieu at first base next year. 2-2 pitch is low. So a lot of pitches here for Baz. That's 17 pitches. 3-2 count to each of the first 2 hitters. Swung on a drill. There it goes to deep right. That's going to go. Second deck. What a shot by Rizzo. THG, I'm seeing spoils. There's nothing we can do to prevent it. People just get excited. So just let them do what they're going to do. I'll try not to look. Line drive home run into the second deck for Anthony Rizzo. And a great at bat for him, too. He saw a lot of pitches there. He golfed it. Solo home run, 3-1 Rays. Michael K said tie game. I might have said it too, because I'm kind of a half second behind him. 22 home runs on the year for Rizzo. Judge takes a slider low and away. You know what I want the Yankees to do? I want the Yankees to demolish this pitcher. I want them to scar him for life so that he sucks against them for the rest of his career. I hope they get 10 runs off of him in the first 2 innings. It'll be a 1-0 pitch, 20th pitch of the inning for Baz. It's outside at 98 miles an hour. Imagine if Gleyber hadn't swung at ball 4. I mean, you don't want to go with the fallacy of the predetermined outcome, as Michael K says, but if he had reached base, that would have been a 2-run home run possibly. Judge looking for 40 home runs on the year. He's at 39. Takes a 2-0 pitch, outside slider, 88 miles an hour. Yankees have been showing more fight lately. Three-zero pitch is low, ball 4. Scotto is talking about how people are like a minute behind. So a lot of people watch on MLB TV, which is generally behind the TV broadcast. I'm watching on MLB TV, and then there's the delay, just the YouTube delay. So we're having a meeting on the mound here. I haven't eaten today because I'm planning on just going crazy today on vast amounts of food. So I'm kind of saving up my my calorie budget for this evening, and I'm starving right now. I'll take that. I had a couple of peanuts this morning when I woke up. When I wake up, the first thing I do is have protein. I have some peanuts and I have some coffee, and I have silent meditation for 10 minutes. 9 minutes, actually. And that gets my brain going. That gets my brain started. And then I start my day. Giancarlo Stanton steps in, having a monster year. Aaron Judge on first base. 22 pitches so far for Boz, just 1 out. Yankees would be well served to get those 3 runs back. First pitch is a hanging slider, maybe a hanging curveball, up and into Giancarlo. Almost hit him in his noggin. Look out, says Ken Singleton. Yeah, that was a cement mixer. Second pitch to Stanton is a 97-mile-an-hour fastball above the zone. So the MLB TV app here, or Game Day app, is a little bit behind. It'll be a 2-0 pitch to Giancarlo Stanton. Swung on and popped up. Sounded like a broken bat. Franco struggling with the sun, but he makes it a play. Makes it a play. 2 down. Stanton got jammed bad there. And here comes Joey Gallo. He had a great play in the first inning, in case you missed it. Diving play to his right. He's been struggling on defense a little bit with the Yankees, especially on pop-ups coming in. But, hey, Joba, come here, kitty. Got my cat coming up. He likes to pop up and say hello. Come on. All right, Joey. Big cut from Joey. Swings through a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. 26 pitches so far for Baz. You want to get to him early. I would love it if Gallo could run into one here. It'll be an 0-1 from Baz. Gallo comes in at 199. Base hit puts him over 200. Takes a fastball away at 97. It'll be a 1-1 pitch to Joey Gallo. Fouled away. Looked like a breaking ball, maybe a curveball. Fouled away. That's 28 pitches so far in the inning. Al Leiter always says that pitchers are trained to throw about 15 pitches per inning, because that's 7 innings, about 105 pitches. You figure most guys go about 100 pitches before they get pulled if they're having a good game. And generally that's about 7 innings. So that's a good start. But for Baz, he's basically doubled that. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to Gallo. He digs in. 29th pitch on the way from Baz. One-two pitch is a breaking ball low and away. Yanks are really making him work. He's going to have 30 pitches here in the first inning. And if Gallo can draw this at bat out a little bit more. Nope. High fastball swung on and missed, and Gallo strikes out. So Yankees get one back, but down 3-1 here after one inning. I'm going to go to a quick commercial break. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're back. Top of the second. Jordan Montgomery looks to settle back in. First pitch of the inning is a strike, 92 miles an hour. Oh, 1 pitch from Jordan Montgomery, working quickly here. Strike on the inside corner. Oh, 2 pitch. Fouled away. It'll be an 0-2 pitch from Jordan Montgomery. Popped up to left field. Gallo shades his eyes, can't see it, makes the play. He kind of gave one of these. He said, Saul Belly says, Maris has been the AL home run champ for 60 years. That's incredible. Here comes Meadows. He's been hurting the Yankees all year. First pitch is popped up. Shallow left field. And now Gallo makes the catch again. Quick outs for Jordan Montgomery. Through 23 pitches in the first inning, just 5 so far for 2 outs in the second. Brett Deutsch says, we need more contact, guys. Batting average matters. We need to start a movement. It matters to an extent. It's not as big a deal as it used to be. It is important, I think. I just like guys who can get hits. Hits are important. First pitch to Mejia is a ball, but it looked like it was at the bottom half of the zone. K-Zone shows it as a strike. But, alas. Second pitch misses as well. 2-0. It'll be a 2-0 pitch from Jordan Montgomery to Mejia. Breaking ball down and in. Now, why not challenge this guy? He's your number 9 hitter. Got a 732 OPS and 256. Right-handed hitter, doesn't look that big. I mean, make him hit a fly ball. Make him hit a fly ball to left center. Challenge him. .30 pitch is a strike at the top of the zone. Zone is all over the place today, guys. All over the place. Went and got my compression glove at during the last commercial break. .31 pitch is up and away for a ball. Yankees trying to clinch a playoff spot, off to a slow start. Rays got 3 runs in the first inning, home run by Brandon Lau, 37th of the year, into the first row. Second inning, the Yankees bounced right back. Anthony Rizzo smoked a home run with 1 out into the second deck, his 22nd of the year. Had some good at-bats. Gleyber Torres had I think 10 or 11 pitch at-bat to start the game. 30 pitches for Baz in the first inning, so going to be interesting to see how he does in the second. First pitch to Arozarena is a strike. It'll be an 0-1 pitch to Randy Arozarena. That's fun to say. Cutter in off the plate. Randy Arozarena having a really good year. Probably going to win the American League Rookie of the Year. Batting .271, 20 home runs, .871 OPS on the season. Gumby sets. Kicks. Fires. Ripped, but foul. 1 hop off of the netting. Almost hit the very large third base coach for the Rays. That guy has the biggest gut I've ever seen on a major league coach. Seems to be some debate in the chat over who's a better athlete, Tom Brady or Luke Voit. I'll put it this way. If you're doing a bench press competition, Luke Voit. If you're having a longevity competition, Tom Brady. Two-two pitch was a ball, or 2-1 pitch was a ball. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. 94 miles an hour up and into Randy Arozarena. So Gumby bounces back and works a scoreless second inning. We're going to have Urshela, we're going to have Brett Gardner, and we're going to have Gary Sanchez in the bottom half of the second. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this pitcher, Baz. I mean, he's got good stuff. He seems to rely on the fastball. Through 30 pitches in the first inning, 16 of which were strikes. Brett Deutsch says, Rays are 18-1 versus the Orioles. We were like 7-11. I don't think it was quite that bad. I think the Yankees were, 11-7. I think you had it the second one reversed. I could be wrong, though. but I don't think they lost 11 games to the Orioles. Have the Orioles even won 11 games this year? Brett says 11-8 against a 100 loss team is unacceptable. That you're correct on. David says, do you ever think we'll see Greg Allen again? Maybe. We'll see what happens this winter. If they retain him, I think we could see him next year. Callum says, can't believe the Rays got 3 in the first. That's why they play 9. You know, I've seen Jordan Montgomery do that a number of times in his career where he's a tough first inning and then throws 5 or 6 good innings. So wouldn't surprise me if he goes 6 innings, gives up 3 runs, and that's all he gives up. Yankees need to get hitting this inning. Sounds like you guys are not a fan of Luke Voigt. You know, Luke Voigt's probably played his last game as a Yankee, I would think. I mean, he wasn't getting much playing time, and he seems to be pretty injury-prone. Would not surprise me if the Yankees even non-tender him, because they might not be able to trade him. But you got to figure somebody who has a DH spot open next year would take a gamble on Luke Voigt. First pitch to Urshela is a ball, 96 miles an hour. Urshela hitting .269, 14 home runs, 48 RBIs, 722 OPS. Second pitch to Urshela is a soft ground ball to short. Nice play by Franco. Comes up and throws Gio out by 15 feet. I'll tell you what, I've seen a lot of Franco over these first 2 games. This guy can play. He can play defense. He can hit. He can run. He's smooth. Brett Gardner coming up. He's played 138 games this year. That's hard to believe. .226 average, 10 home runs, 39 RBIs. Gardner's been playing much better lately, second half. Had a big hit last night. Kyle says, what's your opinion on Jay Winker and your general feeling about Gallo as a Yankee? Jesse Winker? Yeah, he's great. I don't know if something happened with him, but I think he's a great ball player. And Gallo as a Yankee, I think he's good defensively. I think he's got a lot of power, and I think he's got room to improve on offense. I'm still on the fence about Gallo. Some days I love him. Some days I think, man, this guy strikes out way too much. Ricardo says it's possible next year the starting shortstop will be Peraza or Volpe. I don't think so. Not at the outset, anyway. Oswaldo Cabrera, possibly. I think we might see Peraza or Volpe at some point. Probably not Volpe next year, but I can see Peraza making it next year. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to Brett Gardner. Chopped to second base. He's hustling, and he's out. Kyle says for Winker, he means that Winker would have been a better trade. I mean, I would have gone for Winker, but I don't think he was available. Gary Sanchez steps in, hitting .207. Looks like Gary Sanchez is going to finish off the interstate this year. Barely. Strike on the outside corner. T85 calls the Rays a irrelevant franchise. Well, they're the American League champions. Fouled away. You know, people crap on the Rays a lot. This is not the same Rays that the Yankees used to beat up on. This is a well-run organization. They got players who play hard. They scout well. They use analytics better than anybody. They got a great manager. They don't draw a lot of fans, but they're a legit franchise, and they could win the World Series. Swing and a miss from Sanchez, and he goes down. All right, guys, I got to head out of here. Get ready for this holy matrimony thing. If the Yankees win, look for a post-game video from me, and if they don't, then I'll see you tomorrow with a recap after the game. I'll see you next time. If I can figure out how to end this thing. Where's my scenes? All right, guys. I'll see you next time.